Back to school anxiety isn't something just our kids experience. It can feel chaotic for parents too, dealing with stress of schedules and increasing demands, all the changes that are happening. To help us find ways to cope with the extra pressures is our mental health expert, Heather Hans, who is a licensed clinical social worker and psychotherapist. Good morning, Heather.
Good morning, Corey. Nice to see you.
Always good to see you. So is there a way to make this time of year simpler for parents?
Well, I think it's natural to want to simplify when we have endless tasks, but sometimes the most powerful change we can make is in the mind. So if parents can embrace complexity rather than fight it, they'll be happier and more successful. And that means understanding that there is no ideal or perfection and being willing to adapt and make changes and try new things. Another thing is that there's been research done showing that the way parents approach their balance between family and work is influenced by how their parents did it. Some of them follow suit, some do it the exact opposite, but exploring your own psychology can help unravel some of that complexity.
Very interesting. So what coping skills can parents use to get through this hectic time?
Well, the first thing I'd suggest is to prioritize your most valuable resource, which is energy. Parents juggle so many different roles that they don't have the luxury of working on one thing at a time. So you have to prioritize where you'll put your energy when. And that means learning to leave certain tasks unfinished while you work on others. You can make a list every day based on both urgency and importance. You can create distraction-free rituals like lighting a candle. You can also agree to yourself to check your phone no more than every 30 to 60 minutes or create a timer, set a timer on your phone for a period of uninterrupted work. Another thing to do is use small slivers of time for mental breaks. Researchers believe that one of the reasons depression so often co-occurs with anxiety is because anxiety is so taxing that there's a natural crash in energy and emotions that follows. So even though it's tempting to cram activity into every moment, like when you're standing in line or eating lunch or waiting for a meeting to start, if you can instead use those moments to focus on your breath, relax your shoulders, and just let your mind wander, it can help keep your energy stable. And then a third technique is do keep some routines and structure, because routines are like anchors. They keep us grounded. And so I suggest parents keep the ones that are most meaningful to them, like family dinners or their morning routine or their daily workout. And these routines also help kids because it gives them something to count on.
Yes, routine is so important for families for sure. Is there anything that can help with extra budget demands?
I would say try to strive for balance overall. So if you have a lot of expenses as school's starting, plan to have an extra tight budget in October so that it evens out overall. Also, school district websites have lists of where parents can get free supplies and clothes if they're in need. And also you could do a web search and find many organizations that offer financial aid and scholarships for sports.
Great tips. Yeah. Extra tight in October and maybe November, because then we all know December, it all goes out the window again.
Exactly. Right.
Thank you
Good
so
point.
much.
Thank you so much, Corey.
Have a good day.